Here I come.
If you've been doing local SEO for a while, you've probably felt this. It's things that used to work, still sometimes work, but other times they just don't. Same website, same business, same optimization, vastly different outcomes. That hit or miss feeling isn't because that you're bad at SEO. It's not because you missed some checklist item. It's not because of a ranking factor that you possibly forgot. And it's definitely not because Google just randomly broke. What has changed is the system that you're optimizing for. Local SEO didn't stop working. It stopped being forgiving. And once you understand why, the chaos will make a whole lot more sense. No fear, Big Daddy is here. Local SEO is not broken. It's just become an equation. Score confident thresholds in the mobile 3-pack. This is my public service announcement. If you've been watching your rankings fluctuate wildly over the last 6 months, and I'm not talking about these shitty green grids here, you're not doing anything wrong. This is not randomness. This is precision. And we are giving away a 100% free tool to everybody watching this video right now that will do something no paid tool on the market can do. For free, no API calls, no bullshit, no casino tokens. Will also increase the amount of times your business is referenced and cited in any and all AI models. The question's just outdated. The old model is, hey, what's my keyword rankings in this area? Why did my rankings drop? Why do blah, 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 blah. The new model needs to be, how confident is Gemini with my business? How risky is my content to an AI model when it crawls it? And would an AI model cite my document or business as its primary source or recommend my business? Exhibit A. No, this is not Perplexity AI. Get that out of your fucking head. This is where they get their name from. It's called a perplexity score. Google, Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, whatever the fuck else, okay? This is one of the main metrics that will determine if your business is recommended by an AI model, if your business is cited by an AI model, including AI overviews, SEG, voice search, all of the above. It's all an AI model at the transformer level. When you close your eyes to sleep at night, have this equation floating around in your head. What is the perplexity? Okay. The perplexity determines if the content and what you are saying on a particular document or web page or Google business profile or maps listing or whatever the fuck, if it's trusted and if it's easily digestible and cited. How likely is each word given all previous words on average across the entire sentence? That's what this is. Unpredictable language equals higher risk. More about this here, I will drop the link in down below or in the pinned comments for the Hugging Face article. Really cool, kind of breaking it down in normal language if you're just not into this AI bullshit. Now, here's the blind spot that's going to put you light years ahead of everybody else because it is not normal to adjust your content based on this score. Got an example of here that will give you an absolute shit perplexity score. Okay, this is why no AI models are citing your business at all. Affordable, trusted, AC that you can rely on. That is a perfectly normal thing to have on your website. Wrong. Not in 2026. This is a wonderful example with a low perplexity score. Okay. Why reference language wins is because this is the language these models were trained on. So this is why it likes this type of language. Wikipedia, government documents. Right? You have this kind of content on your Google business profile, maps listing, website. The AI model is going to love your shit because it's going to be easily digestible, easily broken into RAG chunks and vectors, and easily cited when someone asks a question like, who is the best AC company in Fort Lauderdale? Boom! I just gave you the holy grail. How confidence is assembled is language predictability. And for local, city, neighborhood entities, regulation authorities, numerical wages, real-world constraints. Now, local confidence equals perplexity, entities, that's cities, neighborhoods, people, places, things, authority, and numbers, real-world data. All that combines into your local confidence. Mentionability comes before mobility. Okay, step one, why SEG comes first and maps come later. When Google crawls your content, it's asking, can I safely talk about this? It's going to go do these calculations. If you want to show up in the mobile map pack where your customers are actually searching, not on Google Maps app, not on Google's Maps API, not on some shitty grid, Google's AI, can I safely send someone here? That is what they are asking. You have to get this. Please, I'm begging you. The key insight is confidence precedes action. You can apply this without any tool. Would this sound normal on Wikipedia? Does this claim to be real or a real place or a real authority? Are there numbers instead of promises? If you have a Google account or a Gmail, you have this, okay? All you need to do is click Run All. And whatever text, this could be text for an entire web page, or this could be text broken down individually with sentences. We have different sentences here, as you can see, and we're going to calculate the perplexity scores. Now, this takes a while because you're going to get real numbers, but this is your superpower. This is why you're going to be able to create the best content and blows everybody out of the water. And the beautiful thing is, nobody is doing this. You can break this down where you get an entire one score for an entire document or web page, or individually for each sentence. I put it for each sentence just because I thought it would be cooler for a YouTube video. All right, but you can see we've got a perplexity score for each sentence. 184.08, 887, 2,491. That's crazy. So different. Before I let you go, you'll get this free document here. And at the bottom, if you want to do an entire page, all you need to do is just swap this out. You can see we use the batch text in the example. Swap this out. It'll look exactly like this here. And right here, in between these quotes, throw a 2,000 word article in there. We've got a perplexity of 190.35. Pretty shit. I wanted to show you these three sentences because it goes from recognizable, hey, I've seen this text before, to this is an X writing this content, to this is original, and this is all done mathematically. Okay, so as you can see, as our first example, local SEO is no longer about keywords. You can see exactly how it thinks, and hey, I've seen this idea before, framing, hook, what the role of the sentence is in, and what it's good for. Rankings, readability. Second sentence here, you can see it's all about entity confidence, behavior validation, right? Translation, this is niche, I need to think. The role, explanation, mechanicism, substance. It's good for AI retrieval, entity association, and expert signaling. And lastly, boom, the mobile map pack. Translation, the AI model says, this is new to me. Role of the sentence is insight, theory, and original contribution. This is good for citations, AI submarines, and this is interesting. No other tool in the market would measure this at all whatsoever. But we're taking it a step up, and let me introduce to you the Apex course, which we are closing the doors on the 24th. We will close, and you will no longer be allowed to buy the Apex. I've given away this tool for free that I personally built, combination between a D-Spy program and Stealth Rank. Combined into one, they had a baby. That's what this is, okay? Basically, it's going to take perplexity scores, local confidence scores, entity nodes, all of that, and you will write your content for you. It will write your pages for you, including your schema markup and your HTML. And I'll show you the examples of the output. But as you can see, we're on 11 out of 29. It takes a long time. But like I said, this is the superpower. You do have to download a very small language model on your computer. It's about 3 gigabytes. So not very big at all whatsoever. And that's actually what runs this. But it's not just writing content, okay? Every keyword that you target that you want to put in here, it's going to create 100 different prompts and then 29 different variations of those prompts. It's just insane. It's doing thousands and thousands of calculations basically to create the best content that will be cited by the AI models. And there's nothing on the market. Now, when it runs, you get an output folder like this. This will come with the AI facts. So facts that you should be cited onto the web page, as you can see. It'll also have the optimized content. Let's pull this up. Produce the optimized content and markdown perplexity analysis results of all the different calculations that it did. This is probably the coolest thing in my opinion that it does, but I'm a complete, nerd when it comes to this kind of stuff. And then schema markup, bing. Then with this, riddle me this, Batman. Local SEO did not break. It became precise. This will be down below. Apex closing 24th will not be reopened. We're closing the door. I will not be responsible for breaking the internet. So, and also, I don't want some fucking asshole taking my tool and fucking charging for it. I don't want some fucking pirates out here running wild and shit. It's best we keep it a small group of people that have access to these because they're fucking like nuclear weapons. And unless they change, these are not hacks. Unless Google and unless all these AI models drastically change how an AI model works on a fundamental level, these tools will continue to work. So inside of the Apex, we've got the updated Looker dashboard. Since you're doing your own API calls, basically every dot that you scan, you have the data for all the competitors as well. So we've got a complete market snapshot, including the share of voice metric as well. Biggest opportunities where you are areas basically where you're able to gain the most rankings the easiest. And then we have the proximity, keyword metrics, and distance decay. Only available. Apex, baby, will not be reopened.
People are always asking me if I know Tyler Durden.